Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today, and thank you for joining me in Pootles Advent Countdown. 24 video projects coming out to you, 2 a week on a Monday and a Friday. It's Friday today into December, so we've only got a few left. We've had loads, go back and check them all out. So this is today's project. It is a beautiful stack of boxes made with the envelope punch board. Now, I made 3 stacks of boxes, 3 different stacks of boxes last year. I did a lidded one, I did one with an envelope punch board that made square boxes and one that made rectangular boxes. This year I've done 3 more different boxes, stacks, and this is the 3rd one. So I've done a little 2 stack and I've done a 3 stack lidded, and this is a 3 stack envelope punch board. And actually it's just a variation on one of those from last year, except it's only got 3 stacks, not 5. But it's beautiful with the frosted florals designer series paper. I hope there's some left. If there is, go and buy it, stock up, it's stunning, absolutely gorgeous, and it makes a great gift, obviously, but it also makes a really good home decor piece. And 2 of my other ones that I made, the lidded ones, I've just turned around to check them out. They're on my shelf here in my office. Okay, so obviously you're going to make 3 boxes. They're made in exactly the same way. I've already made the top 2, so you can see I'm going for different colours but the same paper pack. I've already made them because, you know, it's boring watching me make the same box over and over again. Principle is exactly the same, but I've deliberately left making the largest one to show you because of the way you need to do it. Don't worry about writing any of the measurements down. They're all going to be on my blog. If I try and read them out, you'll be baffled. But this one, and actually it's only the top one you can fit onto the scoreboard. You have to make these 2, and if you go back and make the biggest ones that I shared on my original last year, you can't fit the paper on your envelope punch board, as you can see. So it falls off the side, it falls off the bottom, so I want to show you a technique. So this is going to make a 4-inch box. 2 inches that way and that way, not that way, 2, well it is, but 2 that way. This one is 3 inches that way, and then 2 inches. And we're going to make a 4-inch box. So it's 4 inches. So you can see the height is the same. It's this part that gets bigger. So you need paper 9 3/8 of an inch, and we're going to punch it and score it at 3 1/4 inches. Like I say, don't worry about writing everything down, but I want to show you the technique because it's going to fall off. My board runs out of space. So you punch it and score it as far as you can go. And it didn't get to the end. That's okay. Rotate it and do exactly the same. 3 1/4 inches or whatever it is in metric, not written down. Just go as far as you can. Rotate. Come back to the set. You're going to do the same measurement, punching and scoring on all 4 sides. Okay, and that's the sort of shape you left. So you've got a square in the middle, but you've got lines that don't match up. Don't worry, turn the paper over and repeat it the same. 3 1/4, and you can, I don't know how well you can see. When I've turned it over, my 3 1/4 line is there, but it's missing that end bit. So when I punch, I only have to do that, and my line, if I come back over to this side, there it is, it's all joined up. Okay, now I need to come across to here. So your envelope punch board, when you push that down, can you see the shimmery light in here, the reflection? That bit goes up and down. So what you need to do, push it down while the paper's not there and slide it in until that bit meets up and it won't move left to right. You know you're in the right place, and score. Okay, turn it that side for you, and then rotate it. Remember, as I said before, we're going to put in that 3 1/4 inch, punch, score up that little bit, that's join that line, and do the same. And it's so easy, you don't have to worry about creating extensions. I've seen people have created boards that extend off and rulers that go off there. Don't need to do any of that. This is the way to do it. And that, when I turn it back over this way, you can see all my lines are scored in. So I've got 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. So that's how you do. And so even if you're working with 12 by 12 paper, no drama, because I've showed you the technique now. Do the one side that you can and turn it over. Simple. Oh no, I didn't want it that way around. I want this. I want this one on the outside. What's my score line? There it is. This is going to make a 4-inch box. And like I say, if you go back to last year, Pootles Advent Countdown for last year, and that's in, if you click on my blog, down at the very bottom of the page, there are menu buttons for months of the year, going back to 2013 when I started, but also categories. So look for Advent Countdown 2017 and you will find all 3 of my stacks from last year. And like I say, they were all different, and I made one that had the 2, 3 and the 4-inch box, but it also had 5 and 6 inches as well. Made a whopper box. So all 3 of them, you're going to now do this in exactly the same way. And again, I'm going to turn it over so you can see the pattern. I'm going to cut there and there. On one side, and then turn it round and do the same. Okay, so if I'm like I say, I'm showing you this side because it's not so busy. So they're all loose, so you need to put adhesive there and there. I'm going to use snail because snail actually works very well with this paper. Paper to paper is fine with snail. And you bring in your sides to match up. Okay, and so obviously you put your goodies in there. If you're making it as a home decor piece, you don't need to put anything inside, but I would suggest that you glue it. So I'm going to put a blob of glue there, and I put my bone folder in just so I can press quite hard, and then just stick them all together. So that's not going to work. Glue dots will do. There's my paper piercer, not sure, put it away. I hope I'm lining this up straight. One on there. This is probably a liquid glue job would be better, but you know. Oh! There we go, so that's my 3 stacked together, and I'm now going to come in with my ribbon, and I don't know if I've got enough left on here. I love the classic weave. Oh, am I going to get enough? Yes, I think I should just about have enough on there. So I want a big floppy bow as well. Yes, I have enough. Haha, I've lost the end of my... Where's the end of my ribbon gone? There. Lost the end of it for a second then. Okay. You can tell I'm concentrating when I don't speak. And tie off a bow. Oh, and I twisted it. Oh, that's okay. Well, like I said, I wanted quite a length to this bow, to the tails, and wrong with my scissors? There we go. And then with this one, I've just put some iridescent wreaths on, but I've run out, so I'm not going to. Actually, I just think it's beautiful. Absolutely lovely. I really, really love making stacks of boxes. I know how popular they are because people comment on them when they see them in my office or in my house when they move down, when I've got my decorations up. And you know, people leave lots of comments on my blog when I've done stacks of boxes, so I will continue to do them, and I will continue to hope that you love them too. So anyway, have a lovely weekend, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.